Hello, this is Nana Ray back again to share a little bit of warmth, a little bit of comfort, something like a cup of tea to get you through the day. Now today I want to talk about an idea that I've been thinking about. I call it +1 + 2. Now what is this +1 + 2, you might ask me? And I don't know what I'd have to say, but clearly it's got something to do with arithmetic, or mathematics as you young ones call it, or new mathematics. I don't know what that's all about. However, +1 + 2 means that, as you know, in the old days when we used to go out to events, someone would say to you, you can bring a +1. You could bring somebody else, doesn't need to be your boyfriend, your partner, your girlfriend, your mother, your sister. It's a +1. Anyone you like, you can bring, and you can have them on your arm, and so you're not all alone. And you know, loneliness is one of those things we don't want to talk about, but it is one of those things that creeps in when moments like this around social isolation can come up, and it can be very unnerving. So I'm saying that each of us should have a +1, and that means that anytime you've got a spare moment or something, you just think about a +1, that person who you'd want to invite to this or that event, and you just send them a little emoji. They're cute and they don't cost you anything, and you just send a little emoji or a kind word. Of some of you, you may be open to actually making a little phone call and saying, hello, I'm just doing a +1, you might say. And they'll say, what on earth is a +1? And you'll say, well, I've been tuning into Nana Ray. And Nana Ray says we've got to think about community, and we've got to think about caring, and we've got to think about sharing the love. And she said that I should do a +1, and you're my +1 for today. Now, of course, you might get positive feedback. They might be delighted to say hello. They might say, who are you? Who are you? What do you want? They might. And that's where you have to be spacious enough to just say, well, I was just thinking of you and I wanted to say hello, cheerio for now. Now, when I think of what my grandmother said, my grandma Rika, now she was one who said, if you have a thought to do a nice thing for someone, do it. Don't give it a second thought. So I'm inspiring you to do a +1 to someone else in your world who you know. They don't have to be all miserable and lonely. They can just be a +1. But if somebody is more on the fringes, a little bit less likely to have the companionship that you might be enjoying, then they might be an ideal choice for your first +1. But we don't need to stop there. No, we don't. We might want to move on to a +2. A +2 is a second one. Now, you could do a +1 and a +2 in just 1 minute if you're just sending an emoji. So you could do it very easily, just a +1 and a +2. Or you might have a little more time on your hands, and then you can give them a little call and find out what's happening for them. Now remember, you don't want to be anticipating that they're miserable. Sometimes it's good to just share the love, share what's good, and just celebrate that it's a joy to be alive, and that this is the time that we all want to move forward and celebrate just how fabulous it is to be alive, how fabulous it is to have people in the world that we care about, and we may just need to walk our talk. And a +1 +2 could be a very good way for you to start. Bye now. If I can, oh my God, it won't let me